Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life, A Slice of Life. Do you love my glasses? I just got them in the mail today from a wonderful, wonderful soror that watches my show. I didn't know she watched my show, so I don't know if I'm going to call her name all over everywhere, but I love you, soror. You know I do. She sent them to me today. Look at my glasses. Oh, my goodness. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Thank you so much. I haven't seen her in... Oh my God, it's been at least a good 5-7 years since I saw her last. But to know that we're connected like this, that she would find my address, she had to call my daughter to get the address. Sneaking up on me like that, okay? But anyway, she called my daughter. She said, I have a surprise for your mom. And so this was the surprise. This surprise one, I got two surprises, okay? So I just love them, love them, love them, love them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I'm going to take them off, talk about my second surprise, because my 45-year-olds are trying to figure out what you're going to tell us today. Oh, baby, I got something for you, 45, 55, 65, and 75. Oh, and I got my book. I got all that. I'm just taking personal privilege. It might run your way right now, but I just need you to know my sorrow just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here's my second part. So my second part will show you my arm. Because you know I am a Delta. And this was my gift from a soror. I'm not going to put her name all on blast either. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I got this in the mail. She called my daughter to get the address to surprise us, because we both got this beautiful bracelet in the mail. Now, what else do I have on my arm? So I got my Emory thing. I forgot. I know y'all see it. So I had to go to the hospital today, but it's all right. But this right here, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Thank you so much. Oh, I'm just going to put her on blast. I'm put on blast, cause everybody, well, you know how y'all do. And then, but wait, this is the part I like. So I saw her one day in a picture. I said, girl, you all glistering and glittery? Y'all know, girlfriend got me some 45. Where you at, 45? 45, 55. Because I wore this back in the day. Baby, they had this in a tube back in the day, okay? I gotta tell you why I'm doing this, because other stuff has happened. Okay. Baby, she got me this right here. You take this and put it on. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Look at this. Look at it. And then you see the sparkle. It sparkles on my, oh my God, I'm gonna be sparkling all. I'm gonna be sparkling. None of y'all say now, how old is she sparkling? Yes, I'm 82. Yes, I am. All day long, I'm 82. But baby, I still need the sparkle. Yes, I do. And my soror said, I found the sparkle. And I'm sending it to you, soror. I found you some. Ooh, I just gonna be glistering all over. Thank you, sorors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, wait a minute. Rules for aging. Well, let me tell you. I got away from rules from aging because I talked to the same soror that got me the bracelet, and got me the glitter cream. And we talked about strife and chaos. 45, 55, 65, and 75. She's younger. Oh, she's in her 30s, so she already knows this. So I'm making sure we all know it. I'm not saying that you don't know it, but I need you to know that 30-year-olds are thinking like this. And I'm hoping all the way up, we all thinking like this. We will not live in fear. No, we will not. 45, 55, 65, 75. We will not live in fear. Because the tactics is to make you afraid. And you won't go on with your life. Let me tell y'all something. Go on YouTube and find not only Myron Golden, but I need you to find Joshua Giles today. Joshua Giles today. Today is Monday, the 16th. Joshua Giles today. He doesn't know me, but I know of him. I can thank Dr. Latanya Crossfield for finding Joshua Giles for me, because this brother is no joke. Woo! Man, everything he wrote in his book a year ago is coming out today. Every bit of it. But let me just say this. He talked about fear. Now, I know I usually do the book on aging, but I'm talking to all of us. If you 45, 55, 65, 70, you need to hear what the 30-year-olds are talking about. The 30-year-olds are not living in fear. They already know what's going on up there. They are going on with their lives, and we're going on with our lives. We have to go on with our lives, everybody. We have to go on with our lives because life is going on. My mama told me all the time, you hear me say, day follows night, night follows day. Day follows night, night follows day. Don't get caught up in that because you are on a purpose. Joshua talked about it today. You got a purpose. The enemy is busy. Somebody write that. Somebody say it with me. The enemy is busy. And he will use your mama, your auntie, a dog, a cat, an ant to get and interfere with what you're supposed to be doing. Let me tell you why I know. I'm going to tell you this, just this. You know AI knows every damn thing. AI passed the law or the bar, and AI passed the MCAT. You can just put all of AI got all the answers. Why I ask for something, and I'm very good, okay? I know how to prompt, I know how to get anything I need to get because that's why it's there. And I asked for a recapitulation of something, and it gave me a recapitulation of something else. I said, that's not right. Wrote, that's not right. They said, oh, you're right, Dr. Thomas, that's not correct. Let me give you this. And it kept on going. I said, you know what? Let me go and copy and paste what I was talking. So I went back, put all my stuff in. I said, you know what? I said, the enemy is busy. Anything to slow you down or make you think. See, right now, I know you all don't get it, but somebody on the other side get what I'm talking about. Right now, if I can make you throw your hands in the air like you just don't care, that's what people want. They want you to throw your hands in the air like you just don't care on the project that you're working on, that you know God told you to do, but everything's not falling in place. And so you're like, dang. But I've been doing that all since school was out. I'm like, man, but I'm not giving up. No, never, ever. Do not give up on what you know you're supposed to be doing, because you get little gifts that remind you. You get a gift that's reminding you that somebody loves you. Somebody cares enough for you to go and get a box, put the stuff in it, and mail it to you. Somebody cares enough about you to say, oh, I saw these beautiful glasses, Jordan, and I sent them to you. People care about you when they know you out here. Just stop. You're not going to stop. I'm not going to stop, and I'm telling you, 45, 55, 65, 75. Do not stop. They can't tell me nothing at Emory. They can't tell me anything but good morning, good afternoon, and did you pay the last bill? Did you? That's all they can tell me. Whatever else they tell me, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. And you need to have that same kind of resilience, that same kind of determination, because the enemy is busy. And so that fear thing, cut it out. Don't let anybody stop and rain on your parade. Stop it. And so one of the things we talked about was I said it was strife and chaos. I said, but in the midst of strife and chaos, we are striving. That's what I said. I said, we are striving. And my sorrow said, we're striving in silence. I said, that's what I needed. I talked to you all more than once. And I feel compelled, as much as I love this book, which is all part of you doing better, I'm compelled to talk to somebody on the other side of this screen, is to go back to silence. Silence. Strive in silence. We don't need to wave no flag. Do like Tabitha. Tabitha says she got more money in the bank. We don't need to wave no flags. We don't need to split. What's the man on the points his point like this? However he does it. Point like this. You don't need to point the finger at you. He said, boo yourself off stage. Get out the way. Go get out your own freaking way. Get stuff done. It's stealth. I told you to be stealth in everything you do. Is that the word? Yes. Just do it. Just do it. Like the Nike people, just do it. You ain't got to talk about it. Don't, what does it say? Be about it. Don't talk about it. I want to see, do y'all see the glitter yet? I wish y'all could see it. Anyway, I need you to understand. Strife and chaos is going on. All around you. There's a fear thing, a fear factor. When you drive it, driving down the street, somebody gonna stop you and yank you out your car. Somebody gonna stop you when you walking down the street. Somebody gonna lock you up. They got people impersonating policemen because they have making the police, the officers look bad. All of them not bad. I already know that, but we can't get that. You know, I used to like the people on the police force. I guess because I worked at municipal court, I liked all of them. They were real people. But they got it set up now that you see one, you better run. I don't believe it, but it's hard to tell. It's because they all lumped together like black folks. We all used to be lumped together. I need you to understand that there's something going on that I need you to listen to Joshua Giles on YouTube. I need you to look all the way to the end. Now almost to the end, because then he started talking about the thing he's having. Strife and chaos, we strive in silence. Thank you, Soror, for the extra word. Strive in silence. Be silent with what you're doing. You can start a business, start it. Let your opening of your business be your announcement. I learned that at a Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Atlanta alumni chapter event. No, I think it was the East Point. They had that event. My daughter and I went to it. She was 12 or 13 years old. There was a woman who said, let your business opening be your announcement. When I opened a business, the business was open before I announced it. You rolled by and saw it. But now you don't have brick and mortar businesses, you have them online. Put your business out there. Get into your business. We need things. We need to buy from each other if nobody wants to help us. Why are we waiting to be helped by some other people? We did that to ourselves. Reno, let me say it again for the people in the back. We did it to ourselves. White people, be clear. There are many black people. We shot ourselves in the foot. We did. You know why? Because we didn't buy from each other for whatever reason. Well, they too high, or they this, or they that. But you run way across town. They get Gucci, Hoochie, and Boochie, all the money you can. And it's a young brother on TikTok. Got some beautiful pocketbooks. You wouldn't buy one if all your money, you had all the money to make, you wouldn't buy one. I know you wouldn't buy one. I know it. I'm talking to people, all the money, you wouldn't buy one. Okay? It's just how we're going to support one another. Black Wall Street is for real. I didn't mean to get into this, but we got to live, people. We have to live. I can't have y'all out there dying and getting, you see what's going on? People killing people just because you in an office, you choose. I have chosen. I have wished for. I was never qualified, or nobody ever give a damn about Georgianne when I ran for city council. I was never qualified to be a city council person in the city of Atlanta. Never. I never won. Never qualified. I was never good enough. I'll go ahead and say it for you. I'll say it. You don't have to say it. You see? And so you killing somebody because the people who did qualify and won the election? Horrible. It's the fear. We're not going to be afraid. Because if we had been afraid, do you know we would still be we still have slavery going on how many years? Think about your lineage. Think about the line of people that brought you to where you are now. All you beautiful babies out there that I love y'all. You're just entrepreneurs and creative and artists and writers and lawyers and African chiefs. You had to come from somewhere with that. I think about who brought Georgianne here? Who brought Georgianne here? I can go back to my mama. I can go back to my daddy. I can go back to my grandmama. And I can go back to my granddaddy. I can't go no further. But to every one of them, I thank them. Somebody had to bring Georgianne here. Who brought you here? Do you go back and say, thank you for bringing you here? How you think you got here on your own? Them eggs and sperms had to meet up. They had to meet up over a series to get to where you are, to be the great Dr. George French over at Clark Atlanta University, to be Sam Burston at Clark Atlanta University, to be Dr. Celeste White and Gary White, Dr. Chris Bass, Dr. Georgine Montgomery, Dr. Charmaine Patterson, Dr. Monique Earl Lewis over there at Morehouse, Dr. Clarissa Myrick Harris, I forgot the new child's name. Okay, there's so many brilliant people. You know, we got some preachers, young, coming up to be preachers. Reverend Astria Wilson, Soror. Okay, my own daughter. You all know Evelyn Sanders Swafford, her presiding elder husband, Raymond Swafford. You know, we got up and come, we got beautiful people, smart. We got smart people in this world. Somebody brought you here. She know how she got here because I'm still living. Okay? But how did you get to where you are today? We have to honor that. And how do we honor that? You got to honor your ancestors. And we have not been doing it. I wish I could go to every time I see somebody out there shooting somebody and we all look alike. I want to go to the jailhouse so bad and say, what the hell wrong with you, boy? Do you know who we are? Go kill somebody? What are you gonna kill this boy for? I want to ask them that. Is there anybody going to the jailhouse and say, what the F wrong with you? Now you're in jail. For what? Pete said nobody wanted to show them the slave movies. They want to see Whoopi Goldberg when she did the movie, the documentary, Unchained Memory. Unchained Memory with Oprah Winfrey and she was in it also. They want to show the other kind of slave movies. Get the documentaries. Learn something. Hidden colors. Hidden colors. Hidden colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can't kill nobody once you watch Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. They keep taking it down off of the internet because they don't want you to know and you don't want to know. Where the parents at? Sit your kids down and make them watch 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. You won't be the same. You're gonna be out like these young people. Anybody took my class, so where the G Nation? You know I don't play. Not have no stupidity. So I don't know. I probably ran off all my subscribers today. But I just want to make sure we know who we are, whose we are, what we got to do. I don't want you in fear. 45, 55, 65. You got to get to 83. You know they want a war. You got to be prepared. So this got to be tight. This got to be tight. Your health got to be on par. Your family need to be together. If you got to make a family. Okay? If this one your friend, that one your friend, that one your friend, that one your friend. Say, look here, y'all, let's come together now. Let's come together. You see 6 neighborhoods on my Who Lived Here, where did they go? 6 of those neighborhoods are gone. Gone, gone. Gentrification. Can't afford to live there anymore. The neighborhoods that we work hard to secure and have, gone. What are we doing, people? 45, 55, 65, 75, get on your game. Make it tight. Get in your little cluster with your people, this one, that one, that one. With silence. Silently. Stealth. Move. Don't nobody know. Get that money in the bank. Get that money. Get some gold coins. I haven't know. I don't have that part. But anyway, this is what we came up with when I finished talking to my soror. My soror said she was listening to Dave Banner on radio. And he talked about mob mentality. So I said, girl, when I think of mob mentality, I think of, the mob like Godfather. All of them, they all 4 good. There's some lessons in that Godfather. Y'all better watch. Okay, anyway, mob mentality. And she said, that means that, I said, what you mean? What do you mean? She said, well, we all get together and we go somewhere safe. We go to our little places. I said, man, I like that. So what we doing that though? Is that segregation? Are we segregating ourselves? And then I'm saying, but wait a minute, we need to be safe. We need to be safe. But can we be safe in our own segregated places? Because we shooting up each other. You having a party with a 16-year-old and some other freaking 16-year-old come and shoot up the party because they want to show people how awesome they are. You want to show people how awesome you are? Let me see your Let me see that business plan you got. Let me see you start a business and be a freaking multimillionaire without killing people, doing drugs and whatever. We're smart people. We are smart. What are we doing as a people? We don't need the leadership. We don't need Dr. King. That was then. That was my era. That was my era. A cluster. Baby, it needs to be cluster. So I call it cluster. But my soror said David Banner said mob, M-O-B mentality. And so, you know what? I see his point. If you right here with a group, if you right with your little group, so we got Divine 9, but if you got some more Divine stuff, so that means you with a safe group. It's a safe group, so you feel acceptable in that group. I like that. I like that. Then I wrote down, it's a social group that you like. It's culturally appropriate. It's politically correct. And it's spiritually sound. Woo, baby, you better say that. You better say that. I don't know what I just said. I got to go back and listen to it myself. Safe, socially, culturally, politically. I said politically correct, culturally sound. Now I said spiritually sound. Okay, I'll go back and listen to it. Anyway, it just came up out of my heart. I just want us to be progressive and have a great time. Because life, you're going to be 83, you're going to be like, whoa. I had pain today. Pain. Listen. The other thing that happened is my gums. Anyway, the implants that I had back here, they fell out. So this side fell out, this side fell out. I got a few little teeth right here. I'm so embarrassed. I've been so embarrassed by it because you get this age, you don't have dental insurance. I didn't call my dentist because I had to catch my breath. It happened Saturday. No, it happened, Sunday. It happened Sunday. I was so outdone. I just found out Monday about all these different things in my body. And then on a week, 7 days later, on the 7th day, the teeth fall out. And I had to go to the hospital today. I didn't want to go. And I talked like this the whole time, you know. It's just embarrassing. But then I said, what are you talking about, Georgianne? What are you talking? Then I get my gifts. I said, you know what? You're the only one, you do this to yourself. Ain't nobody embarrassed. I want so do you see the goal yet? Anyway. I want us to do well as a people. Collectively. And I want us to collaborate. I want us collectively. I want us to make clusters. I talked about that. I want us to, the mob mentality. And what he say today? Listen for the question, what are you talking about? I didn't quite get this. Listen for the question, what are you talking about? I'm going to read what he says. Should that question arise in response to an accusation, who make an accusation? If you make the accusation, know for certain that the person who said it knows perfectly well what you're talking about. Respond accordingly. I guess you tell them what you're talking about. I know, and that's when you say, you know damn well what I'm talking about. You ever made that statement? Y'all too young for something like that. I know the church is about to have a fit because I just said that. But you know, if you've been grown at 83 years, you know somewhere along the way, somebody has said to you, you know damn well what I'm talking about. If you've been married, you got a mama, a black mama. You got a daddy, you got big mama and them. Somebody done told you that. So I love this book and I love you. I do. Thank you for listening today. I hope I didn't lose my audience today. I want us to be just progressive and moving and having stuff and doing stuff. And we are somebody. We don't need anybody to pat us on the head. Damn it, you ought to know by now we somebody. You ought to know by now who you are. You're 45 years old. You know, you got to know something about yourself. If you're 45, but this baby that I talked to, they in their 30s. I got this information from 30 people. I guess I may have some 30s watching. I don't know, but I love you. Come on with these glasses, Soror. Got my little shine on. Got my bracelet. Where's my bracelet now? I love you. And you can't do anything about it.